As recovery efforts continue in the Potomac River days after an Army helicopter and passenger jet collided midair, prayers for the 67 people killed on board are pouring in from across the country. From college assemblies to church services, the victims are being remembered. As people bow their heads and wipe their tears,
we are going to pray.
Prayers filled South Potomac Church in Maryland on Sunday. Loved ones remembered Andrew Eves, the pilot of the Army helicopter that collided with the American Airlines passenger jet in D.C. on Wednesday.
He was just a joy. He was always very kind. He was very happy. Sorry. He was a really selfless person.
The community here relying on their faith to get through.
I do believe that God is still in control and that he's still on the throne. And I don't understand why, but it's not my place to understand why.
In Ohio, students at Cedarville University gathered to remember Grace Maxwell, many of them getting down on their knees to pray for their friend.
If you gave her a single second to talk about it, she would tell you how much she cared and how much her faith had impacted her life.
Kia Duggins impacted the people around her. Friends of the Wichita civil rights attorney and former Miss Kansas pageant contestant say she was a kind person with a passion for the work she was doing.
It just didn't feel real. It's still hard to believe since she was just so young and such a radiant person.
This tragedy being felt across the country. In Florida, stories of Mikey Stovall are being shared. The 40-year-old was on his annual hunting trip with friends in Kansas. He leaves behind a wife and 11-year-old son. Figure skaters in Iowa are leaning on each other to cope with their loss. Several members of the skating community were on the plane. And at Butler Community College in Andover, Kansas, they're mourning Lindsay Fields, the beloved biology professor with an amazing laugh.
She just really had a positive attitude, and she was, always happy.
A memorial with pictures, flowers, even ice skates has been set up on a fence along the Potomac River. As of Sunday afternoon, 55 of the victims' bodies have been positively identified, and on Monday morning, crews began removing the wreckage from the Potomac River. Officials believe recovering the jet will take most of the week. After that, pulling out the helicopter wreckage is scheduled to take another 4 days. They will pause the removal if more human remains are found. Hi, I'm Christine Persichetti, anchor of Currents News. If you like what you saw, please hit the like button on this video. And if you want to see more content just like it, subscribe and click on the bell for notifications. Thanks for watching, because we are putting your faith in the news.